Denis Villeneuve is already in the writer's zone for Dune Messiah, and I can't wait to start hearing some of the news that's coming out about this movie. Yes, I'm a little salty about Dune 2 and the Oscar snub. Also, if you need someone to be here for movie news, reviews, and more, go on and hit that follow button and let me be your guy. Denis said today that he's already in the writer's zone for Dune Messiah, and he's also going to get behind the camera quicker than he had expected, and he's ready to finish out the Paul Atreides arc in Dune Messiah. He does say that this movie is going to pick up 12 years after the end of Dune Part 2, where the characters were left off at the end of that movie. So I'm going to share my top 3 things from book adaptation to movie adaptation, what I think the top 3 things that must be in this movie. So if you haven't read the book and you don't really want to be spoiled, go on and bookmark this, come back. But if you want to know, I'm going to tell you. The first thing is the Holy War that I am most excited about, and I want to see how that unfolds with the action, as well as all of the stakes and all of the measures that Paul Muad'Dib Atreides, that is now the Emperor, is having to take to make sure that him and his Fremen army are taking over all parts of the universe. If I remember correctly, I believe that 61 billion people have perished through this Holy War that he is waging. The second thing is the resurrection of Duncan Idaho, and it's not going to be like you're thinking he's just going to come back to life. No, there is a catch to this. If you don't remember, Duncan Idaho was played by Jason Momoa and was also the mentor and swordsman for Paul. Paul is gifted a Gola, which is a manufactured body which was made from the remains of Duncan Idaho. Now, the name of the resurrected Duncan Idaho is not going to be Duncan Idaho. It's going to be Hate, and he is a Mentat. And the Mentat, if you remember, are basically extremely smart, like human computers, basically. There's also some other plot points that revolve around Duncan Idaho's character or the Hate character that I don't want to say too much about, but it's very important for the remaining parts of the story. And lastly is going to be the whole plot point, the whole storyline revolving around Paul becoming blind in the book. I'm interested to see how that all plays out, knowing that he is going to be blind and the people believe that he's going to be blind. But since he has these psychic abilities, he can still see what is going to happen. So it's going to be interesting to see that all play out in movie form. Also, there is another thing that happens that is going to be very devastating when it comes to a very important character. And I'm really excited to see the emotion behind that, but also how it leads into 2 more characters that are going to be born. Without saying too much, I'm really excited to see where this all goes. Those are just 3 things that I'm super pumped about and ready to see on the big screen, especially in IMAX. So let me know in the comments, what are some things from the book, if you've read it, are you super excited about seeing unfold on the big screen? Also, if you haven't read the books and you're super excited about this, what are you ready to see? What are you hoping to see based off of seeing Dune 1 and 2? What kind of plot points or storylines are you hoping to see in this movie based off of just the first and second ones?